Everybody, welcome to the Cow's channel, where today we are going to have the Cow's opinion on something more side adjacent to video games, but still pretty dadgum important. Trying to keep it a little PG for you because it's almost weekend and I am tired. So, make sure to hit that like button, whatever you want to do. Comment down below if you like what I say or what I do. But right now, we need to talk about Twitch, because Twitch has another new Partner Plus program following issues, as according to this article, which, by the way, is a nice way of saying they screwed up. Now, recently, Twitch announced that they were going to be making a lot of changes to their partner program, including such dunce-cap moves as you're only allowed to have a non-Twitch ad that takes up 3% of your screen, which is very hard, and there were more, guidelines and rules regarding brand deals that you might do. Basically, they were trying to push you to only run ads via the official Twitch program, where Twitch splits the revenue 50-50. However, they were also making changes to that as well. They were making it to where maybe you don't even get the 50. There's a lot of, I'm not super familiar with the Twitch plans, but what little I saw told me it was not good. Today, Twitch announced that they were going to have another new program. This one they are calling the Partner Plus program, which means that streamers can continue to build towards some weird language, which allows streamers something to build toward as they continue to grow their business. And there is now a way to earn a share of 70% of net subscription revenue. Net is the word you want to focus on. Now, they've made the updates, and it is as follows. Streamers in the Partner Plus program will receive a 70-30 revenue share on net subscription revenue, which is the revenue from recurring monthly subscriptions and gift subs. So basically, anytime you sub or someone gifts you a sub, in this Partner Plus program, you as the streamer will get 70 cents for every dollar, and Twitch will get 30. For up to 12 months, for up to $100,000. To qualify, partners must have a sub count for at least 350 recurring paid subscriptions for 3 consecutive months. And then once that happens, you're enrolled for 12 months, even if you go down through the threshold. So once you hit it, you don't have to hit it again for 12 months. You can hit 350 and then for 3 months, and then maybe you take like a vacation, you dip down to 325. You're still going to get that 70-30 split. Now, this is after those really terrible decisions I said at the beginning of the video that did not help much. And a lot of people did not like this, and a lot of Twitch people, including Tyler Ninja Blevins, probably the most famous Fortnite player you know, left it entirely and went to another streaming platform called Kick, which is very similar, and not nearly as popular right now. And this is probably Twitch realizing, oh shoot, we upset the money, and now that we're going to have a problem. Now, the last couple of years has been a 50-50 split, which means that bigger streamers can see a significant bump, because 12 months for $100,000? Now, it does not tell me if it's $100,000 total till you get 70 and they get 30, or do I, as the streamer, get the a 70-30 split until I hit 6 figures, and then it goes down to the 50-50. And now, it doesn't say that yet. This is launching this October, and it's following YouTube, which recently also made a move to lower monetization requirements, something that may actually affect this channel someday. In fact, let's look at that, because YouTube announced a number of big moves last week which all help creators make money, including the YouTube Partner Program, which, by the way, I just want to point this out. Partner Plus Program. YouTube Partner Program. 2 of the 3 words are the same. There's no creativity. No wonder these platforms are having such a hard time not making their content creators upset. What the hell, man? You're supposed to be platforms of creativity. Hire somebody from one of your streams or YouTube channels to come up with a better name. But they are expanding to include shorts creators. So 1,000 subscribers is the benchmark. But in lieu of 4,000 watch hours, you can have 10 million short views in a 90-day period. Now, it seems like a big number, but just a couple of viral ones will hit it. Also, now this article I found did not say it, but also, instead of hitting 1,000 subscribers, when you hit 500 subscribers, you don't get ads still, but you still can have super chats, super stickers, super thanks, and channel memberships. In other words, somebody can subscribe to you to make so that you can start making money before you hit their partner program at 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours in a month, which is when you get ads. So this way, it's not all or nothing, it is tiered. They also were talking about the DMCA problems, which is with people playing other music and getting hit with the strikes. So they have a creator library now, which is licensable music, some free, some paid for use in your content. If you choose not to pay for a license for a song, you can use it, but will share revenue with the artist. Either way, you won't be demonetized anymore. Now, what does the cow think about this? Look, after the global incident with health, which I cannot name because YouTube will suppress this video, there have been some issues with people talking about, how to get paid and how hard it is to get paid. And as I also mentioned, Twitch is not alone. We have Kick and other areas. Twitch has a lot of streamers, so there's always something to watch. YouTube has a massive back catalog, so it's even harder for someone to compete with them because you can get recommended tons and tons and tons of videos. But that is not a guarantee that you will never have competition. So what Twitch and YouTube are doing, especially Twitch after going in the complete wrong direction on this, is they're figuring out how to keep the people who make the content happy. Now, of course, big corporations have been using Twitch and YouTube for a while. But here's the thing. They are not the main drivers. They are the big dogs, but they're not the main drivers. Most people like YouTube and Twitch for the independent creators, the viral videos, the fun stuff. Like this channel. It's just fun. And so if you don't make your small creators happy, they're all going to leave. And you know what happens? Then you're just a big corporate channel. You're just another channel on cable. Or another streaming service like Disney Plus or Amazon Prime or Netflix. And look, those aren't terrible things to be by any means. But if you're not getting the small independent creators who can one day be the medium and large creators that turn into like, not just the Mr. Beasts and the Markipliers, but the people who are like 50,000 subs, couple 100K, almost 1 million to just over 1 million. The guys who really have loyal followers who keep coming back, you're going to run into some economic issues. Twitch is really running into economic issues. YouTube has been making a bigger play for streaming, which is why people will stream simultaneously on which is why people will stream simultaneously on Twitch and YouTube. And yeah, if I look at a show that's doing that, the YouTube has less viewers. But Twitch only has video on demand, usually for an X amount of time. YouTube, once something goes up there, it stays up there until I remove it. Which means that I have a content library to where if you see an episode of something, hey, I like this cow. Maybe I want to watch more of him. You have a massive, even with me, with not ever making a single dollar off this, I have a massive back catalog. I wouldn't necessarily recommend some of the early stuff because it's a little shaky on the quality. I mean, I didn't always have a really decent microphone and a really good game, better than average but not spectacular gaming rig and knowledge of OBS and all kinds of techniques of talking correctly. So I wouldn't necessarily, some of my early stuff's a little shaky, I ain't gonna lie. But they're just trying to keep all of this going. This is very important for one more thing that we're going to discuss. Right now, we're in the middle of a writer's strike. And look, I'm not going to fault the writers for watching them have to worry about AI, have to worry about smaller writers' rooms, have to worry about going from a paid position to a gig job, have to worry about all of this, and then while the companies are trying to downsize them, giving CEOs alone hundreds of millions of dollars. I think I saw that one CEO made enough money to more than cover all of the writers in Hollywood on an annual basis. Now, the CEO is probably more important than any one individual writer. It's not more important than all 12,000 of them. And it's ridiculous that he makes as much as the 12,000 people who actually create the content for his streaming and network TV services. That's really... Anytime the CEO is making a couple hundred times what the average worker in his company is, it's a very poor, drastic differentiation. And it usually says you probably want to run into problems. But because the writers are on strike, no new stuff is being made. I can't tell you how many times I've seen all of the Marvel stuff has been done. Marvel just delayed pretty much everything for at least a year. All of the Marvel TV shows have been paused now. All of the DC movies can't really be made right now. I think James Gunn can write his stuff because I think he's a director, but I don't know if he is or he isn't. And I don't know, even if he can, I don't think he necessarily would. James Gunn is not the kind of person to just do that. The point of talking about the writer's strike is to let you guys know that all of the network TV, all of the streaming stuff that we watch is about to hit a content desert. Now, some shows have been ready for a long time, so it's not going to be like turning off a faucet. Less new stuff will get made in a trickle. And then it's all going to be cheap reality TV and game shows. And look, I like some reality TV and game shows, but I still like all my other shows too. And when they don't have TV and streaming shows, people who want to sit back and watch stuff are going to watch Twitch, and they're going to watch YouTube. And I feel like this might be a little bit of a backpedal and a little bit of a preemptive strike on Twitch and YouTube to say, hey, there's a good chance that more people are going to find people that they like on our platforms in the next 3-6 months, whatever. I don't know. Last writer's strike lasted 3 months, but the ramifications were felt for much longer. So if this one lasts through summer, you're probably not going to get any new stuff until spring. It is June 15th. That is 5 months and 2 weeks of nothing. You know what we can still watch? We can still watch professional wrestling. We can still watch YouTube and Twitch. We can still watch anime because Japan's not affected by an American writer's strike. But a lot of other shows that people watch are going to go away. And this might be a good time for them to say, hey, look, let's just get everything ready. Let's encourage people to build content and get ready, because people might be using us a bit longer. For Twitch and YouTube, this might be like the global health you-know-what we won't say by name. When people were stuck at home now, instead of being stuck at home now, though, it's just a larger percentage of your free time can go to YouTube and Twitch, and advertisers are not going to pay as much to be on streaming services where there are no new shows, and network TV where it's not new massive shows that are gaining 5 to 10 million views in a week, which means that they might try to migrate more to Twitch and YouTube. And the law of supply and demand tells us when a bunch of new advertisers want to advertise on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, YouTube and Twitch can charge more for the same slot on the same video. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think. Do you think Twitch is making the right move by bowing down, making the 7:30 split? Do you think YouTube is making even better moves with their monetization lower? And do you think that they're getting ready to hopefully take the place of mainstream media for maybe the next 3 to 6 or longer months? I don't know how long it's going to work. Guys, let me know down there. Hope you are enjoying. It is humid, it is stormy, and it is not so great here in Texas, but I'm still here making the content for you. Hit the like button. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys next time. You need to play more games because games are awesome. And you deserve awesome. I'll see you next time.